pack tops should be stowed in the overhead lockers.
So this time, of course, if you guys been watching my previous video, you would come to know that I happened to travel recently. I was out of the country for a visit to the AP boutique to collect an order that did come through.
We just received, we got it like 3 pieces total in 2020 till now.
Yeah.
And this is the last piece.
I am definitely in love with this watch. Interesting. This one actually came in 2 separate boxes, so you've got basically the factory box and you've got the regular AP box. Before we kick off today's video, a quick shout out to Penny from Allinhermovements. She just happened to pick up an AP 15450 in white dial. Penny, I hope I wasn't an influence on your decision. I know we exchanged some messages in the comment section about my thoughts about this watch, but I know you picked it for the right reason. I do recommend that you guys go check out that video. I'll link it in the description down below. Overall, Allinhermovements offer honest reviews, great content overall, and I recommend that you guys go out and check out her channel, show her some love and some support as well. But for now, let's get back to this 15450 in blue dial that I'm excited to share with you guys. There is really one solid reason, the pride and joy of Audemars Piguet dials, of course, without a doubt, the blue dial, and I just had to have it. On anything really, chronographs, perpetuals, and basic steel Royal Oaks like the 15450, the blue dial always stands out. The full reference for this watch is the 15450 ST.00.1256 ST. The white is in 01 at the end, the gray is in 02, and the blue dial we're looking at today is a 03. Before I tell you how it compares against the white silverish dial, some call it white, some call it silver. I don't know, I think AP mastered the art of playing with how the light really reflects off the dial, even on the blue one that we're going to be talking about today. I just wanted to let you know that if you've been watching my AP videos or AP series, I put a playlist to it and I'll leave it linked down below in the description so you guys can go check it out. In summary, I can tell you that the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak line in specific is the definition of luxury sport watches. So I won't bore you with all of the details surrounding its genesis, but if there is one thing to take away is that there is nothing quite like a Royal Oak on the wrist. And that is just from my very short experience with AP, regardless of which dial color you go for. This 15450 is a classic example. The blue is a boutique exclusive dial as opposed to the white or the black, or in the case of the 15450 there is also a gray dial, which I think somehow looks nice on the 37K size. It makes it looks even in a way. However, executed in the same classic grand tapisserie finish for which the Royal Oak line has long been recognized for. The word automatic is also printed on the dial to those who like it, but in case you don't like it, then there is a 15500 that could be a better recommendation. For me, honestly, I love both dials. The 37mm diameter case did 3 hands that was not on the previous gen and carried through only from the 15400 to the 15450 to the 15500, and I think this is what we will continue to see from AP for this Royal Oak model line. 3 hands instead of 2. Of course, we're not talking about the jumbo here, but let's not forget that it's up for a new reference very soon. Could that mean that the jumbo will have an additional second hands? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But going back to this 15450, the integrated bracelet that we surely love on this 37 case size offers wearability for both men and women. Yes, I did say in previous videos that the 37 could wear tight depending on your wrist size, but let me tell you something, only AP Royal Oak owners would know this. The bracelet actually stretches, you put it on in the morning and it's tight, but then a couple of hours later it stretches a bit. If your wrist size is 6.5 or maybe 6.75 inch, then this could really be tailored for you. But even if your wrist size is bigger, you could always add a link, which is something I might just do later on. I'm not sure yet, but I think for now I want to give it some time to see how far this bracelet is going to stretch, and I'll keep you guys of course posted whether I added a link or not. Another important factor not to forget is that due to the hexagonal bezel and integrated bracelet, it actually wears like a 38mm case, so it's not too small. Although I would say the blue dial makes it look smaller than the white or even the gray dial. I haven't had the opportunity really to see the gray dial in person, but looking at this white and looking at some pictures of the gray dial, somehow it amplifies the size of the case and it just makes it look well proportioned. But on this blue dial, it makes it look a little bit smaller than it actually is. Now to sum it up, I can tell you that the 15450 in blue dial is absolutely a gorgeous watch. It is horology royalty at its finest on your wrist. It actually looks a little bit larger than a 37. On the flip side of the coin, the bracelet is 100% scratch magnet. I had some scratches already on the 15500 and I've owned it for under 6 months, so this is something you cannot shy away from. And also, if you intend to swim with this watch, I don't know why you would want to do something like that. It is only 50-meter depth for this sport watch. There's nothing really sporty about it, but you know, they call it a sport watch. But overall, the wearability, the quality, the style is top notch. If you guys want to get the one watch that you will never regret, it would definitely be one of those Royal Oaks in stainless steel, and even something as basic in that model line as the 15450. I'm actually completely in love with the Royal Oak line. For the past couple of months, I've been making videos about AP, so I made it very clear that I'm absolutely in love with AP watches. And in addition to that is also the buying experience that you get at the boutique. Now, I have been to several boutiques around the world, and I can tell you, they are top in terms of the knowledge they know about the brand. They are top in terms of sort of profiling what is really for you. Like, honestly speaking, whether you're a customer or not to AP, from the minute you enter, it is warm from the start. Like, I enjoy going there. You don't necessarily have to be there because you're going to collect a watch or you're going to battle your way in for a watch. Just to have a discussion and have a chat basically and share with them your preference. Maybe they'll be able to support you, or maybe they'll offer even an alternative, who knows. But overall, I wish that other brands can basically mimic the same experience that one would get at AP. Fantastic strategy. I think AP is on their way to the top. I talked about that a little bit in my last video with the new releases and what they're going to discontinue now, and also the consolidation for their distribution points, so it's going to be much more limited. Let me know in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts on the 15450? If you had a chance to pick it up, would you rather pick it up against the 15500 in 41 case size, or the other way around? I'd love to go through your comments. So my trip to Bahrain did not just conclude around buying this 15450 in blue dial, but I had a number of interviews that just popped up that I didn't really plan. So we had one with Patek Philippe, but we also had a very interesting casual discussion with the founder and owner of Project 8.
Project 8 is a concept store. We gravitate towards watches a little bit more, but that doesn't mean that we don't, I mean, if there's a product that we like and it's cool and different, we try to carry. Which is essentially a boutique that effectively translates the message of
you know, being a watch enthusiast, someone who's passionate about watches. You go in, you grab a nice cup of coffee, you meet Ali, you meet the team, Abdullah and Colin basically, and you sit down with them, and it's just a discussion. It's very warm, and I wasn't even prepared. I didn't even have my gear on me. I had a small camera, and they were just warm enough to say, you know what, we would like to sit down and talk to you and hear basically the story of Ali, which is something that I want to share with you guys up next. And if you're also wondering about these beautiful watch stands, where did I get them from? It was actually from Project 8. This is not the watch stand by the stand company. That's not the one at all. This is actually a well-priced one. I paid just about $110. So this is something I will link in the description for you guys down below, so you guys can go check out their website, and if you want to place any orders for anything or communicate directly with them. The full interview will be up next, so look out for that. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys really soon. Take care.